And what would you say to the Western youth? Why to become vegetarian?
As I said, why should they become vegetarian? I know lots of places in the Western country, in the cold countries, where during the winter, sometimes even during summer, it's still quite cold. Not too many vegetables are grown. It's not possible to get anything. Only some animals which are living over there, they are the only form of food that is available. But according to me, I think God has not been unkind to those people. There are things that are available. The only thing is, I think people are taking the easy way out, is to kill the goat or something and then eat it. But if they actually look around, it is possible for them to find vegetables and other things, or during the time when they actually are grown during summer. Okay, these things could be taken and kept. After all, what is deep freezer? Deep freezer is minus 20 degrees, in which everything is kept. You keep it there, in Delhi, when the temperature is 45 degrees outside, we keep it in deep freezer 25, and it is as fresh as that. We take it out. All the people need to do is take those fruits and just keep it there, and it will be at minus 20 degrees, and it will be automatically defrozen. Nothing will go bad. Just people have not done it, that's all. So this is for people who are living in countries where generally it is not easy to get vegetarian food because of the climatic conditions. Where climatic conditions are good, the Westerners, I must say, what they have done is, they have done a lot of research and then came up that with the idea that, body needs more proteins, body needs more of this, body needs more of that. And they found that it was available more in the animals, and that is how the propaganda started. But that is not true. The same things are available in vegetables as well, but they did not do the same research on the vegetables. So I think the youth should take a lot of lesson from the vegetarianism which exists in India, where every single vegetable, we can tell what it is for, and then go back to vegetarianism. That is when they will do very well. All these years they have not been vegetarians, and that is why slowly things are not going very well for the Western people. They do not have too much of peace of mind, and even the economy, which was the best, also started collapsing. All these things are results of so many wrong things that they have done. They must give up that kind of life and become mellowed down. They will mellow down automatically when they stop eating meat and they start eating vegetables and fruits. This is my advice to them.
And from ethical point of view?
For vegetarianism, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's say, as I said, as far as ethics is concerned, according to me, killing is unethical. So vegetarianism is the most ethical way of living life. I know that if you want to live life, you have to eat and drink. Okay, so therefore it has to be, so the vegetables have to be eaten, fruits have to be eaten, grains have to be eaten. But that is the most ethical way. You sow, it grows on the ground naturally. You cannot make it. But if you look at non-vegetarian, you can make a goat become a really fat one. You can control the growth and you can eat it. And it is unethical because, its life is not over. You just cut the head and eat, which is not fair. So I think non-veg is, from the ethics point of view, also very unethical. Vegetarian is surely the most ethical thing to do.